Okay, everybody, and this is going to be a very special version of a Let's Play episode, because when I originally recorded this, I had forgot to turn on my mic, as retarded as that sounds. So, let's see what we're doing here. Let's test this out. This is my first time doing this. Right now, I'm wandering around, seeing if I can't find something to complete this puzzle. I'm looking for the rest of the elements, you know, that I have to make up there. Here you see me circling around.
Well, this one's stuck fast.
And yeah, that one's stuck fast, as he seems to say. Trying to combine some of the elements that I already have, and as you can see, not having a whole lot of luck. Except for there. See, I created fire, man.
Sorts. It's tinder.
Prometheus.
Very
you just call me Prometheus. And yeah, that was enough to put. Yeah, see, that was the fire element that I was missing. So that was great and all. And that wasn't obviously not fire. Obviously. There we go. I don't know how that thing stays lit. I guess it's magical properties.
No, not really.
So what was I supposed to do with this part?
Really.
Yeah, no, that wasn't the right one. See, it has to go. I had made a mistake there. The fan goes on the cloud, and the snowball goes where that squiggly lines are. Those squiggly lines are, I should say. But, yeah, whatever. No big deal. I figured it out in due time, as you can imagine.
Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine.
This is bong. So we figured that out. Yeah, there you go, see? Got ourselves the amber, yeah. Drop that into our mortar and pestle, crush it up into some fine dust, and I guess Randall assumes he's going to smoke it. I don't know if it's a good idea. But I have a bit of a hard time here trying to figure that one out. I don't know why.
What's this?
I think it used to be burned as...
What else was I doing here again? Yeah, see, I'm totally new to this, so, see, what originally had happened, yeah, was, I forgot to... I had my mic on mute, so kind of sucked.
I can feel it. It's on water pipe.
Come on, you jerk. You know how to make a water pipe work, don't you? You can't combine a flint and steel with a water pipe. You can't smoke that.
Maybe later. Maybe later.
Looking back at this, you know, it's so silly. I have it right. I have everything I need there. I just have to switch the water and the air pieces. So I'm going to wander some more like a total twat. I mean, what can you do, right? This is kind of, as I'm sure you've noticed, this is kind of my way of doing things. Not the best way. Usually people will sit down and think about it. I just kind of wander and click things until the puzzle, you know, gets done. If you watch my Penumbra Let's Play, which I recommend you do, it's top quality, by the way, it's pretty much the same there. Click until things work. See, I think I start to make a revelation here.
Maybe later.
No, just put it down, you idiot. God, now I know what it feels like to be a viewer of my own. Yeah, there you go. You got this covered, man. You got this covered. Yeah, just whip around. No. You're failing really hard at this. I'm sorry. Yeah, see? Got the snow in the right place. Got the cloud. No, that's not where you put that. See, I'm trying my best here to make it work. But the auto-solve feature, like, where it automatically selects things for you, kind of works against you. See? And this works just fine. And now I dick around for a while trying to figure out what I should do.
You're telling me.
Of course, now we have to combine all of the elements into a single piece and then offer it to the well. I don't know why I couldn't figure that out immediately. I've done this puzzle, like, at least a dozen times in my life. No exaggeration. Probably an under-exaggeration, but...
Feel it. It's almost as if the water's alive.
Yeah, you'll get this eventually. No, you... Yeah.
Maybe later.
No, collect everything. What a moron, right? Man, I feel like I'm commentating on somebody else's Let's Play right now. My memory is that bad. I just recorded this video earlier today, so... No, yeah, go ahead.
What are you thinking?
Yeah. So isn't this fun? Hey, my
Maybe
first
later.
attempt at a dub over, and it's not really a dub over because I wasn't going to sit there and anticipate every single action and pretend that I was recording while I was playing. No, it's not going to work that way. I'm not that good. It would obviously be too obvious. So yeah. I hope this volume that I'm recording at isn't too loud. I mean, it's probably ear raping. I have never recorded with this program before, so I'm in Camtasia Studio just to make this work. So yeah, this will be all right. See, I'm starting to get it. I forget what I should have done there is combine the hookah with the snow. I don't know why every time I did that little around, I missed that. But watch, I'll eventually get it. So right now I'm trying to put it back because I think, oh, maybe I can put it back. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. But that really wasn't the case.
I can feel it. It's almost as if the water's alive.
Splashing water in water. You know, you get desperate and you try these things. You've seen these Let's Plays. You know how I am. Every stupid solution first before the obvious one. Now I'm wandering around to make sure I have everything. Killed quite a bit of time, which is all right. Yeah, that's not going to get you anywhere. Okay, take the snow, put it in the hookah.
Maybe later. Maybe
so
later.
that Indian water guy can smoke it. Come on. No, you don't fan the snow. I think at this point I'm getting really desperate and frustrated.
Yeah, I can feel it. It's
understandably so. I don't blame it. I don't blame me. I don't know why I was going to say him.
Probably a transporter.
Yeah, you can't use that yet. I'm going to try to put on the mask. Watch.
Probably a transporter.
I just know I am. Well, I know because I did this earlier, so. Combine the face with the soul traveler.
Nothing at all.
No, of course not. In retrospect, hey? Hindsight. And I'm going to keep wandering around here, wasting more time.
You're telling me?
Yeah.
We get it. It's a beautiful fountain.
It's almost...
Go on, make the elements work. You never try to combine everything. That was your biggest mistake. No. Oh, God. No, don't give up. Don't. You had it. You had it almost.
It's almost
hear you thinking.
See, I just burned like 4 minutes trying to make... No, don't go into that realm. Oh, well. At least I don't wander around here very long. I kind of step in and I'm like, oh, nope, that's not the right way. Not at all. Yeah. Okay. No, go back. Combine your items, you fool. Yeah, so while he's doing this, let me tell you a story. I once attempted Let's Plays, and my ex-girlfriend found them. I kept them a secret because she is a closed-minded bitch. And when she found out, she humiliated me so much that I stopped Let's Playing. True story. And now that she's broken up with me, I'm back at it. I'm a free man. Never felt better. So when I said that was my first attempt at a Let's Play with my Penumbra, I was kind of lying a bit. I tried Deus Ex and Lunar. They were both really bad. Like, my mic quality was terrible, and my jokes were really lame. And I'm not trying to say that, you know, I'm any better in the commentary joke department, but really the quality was it was terrible.
Not mistaken.
Oriental.
Whoa! See, there we go. I wasn't paying attention. I just combined the right element, and now things are starting to look good. Now you can't put the fan in there, and you can't put the flint in there. So
gods don't pick things up.
All I have left to do here, guys, is drop the bowl or the hookah into the fountain.
Things up themselves,
I'll get it eventually. You'll see. Yeah, but this is a very special episode. I hope you're enjoying. I mean, it's not very often that I get to sit here and
not a piece of flint.
Poke fun at myself in retrospect and talk to you guys about, you know, stuff like this. It's all right. It's all right. I'm having a hard time actually with it, but there we go. FMV sequence, get in. Obligatory stuff from me. That's going to be one of my... So it's like a catchphrase almost. Every game I Let's Play, there has to be one aspect that makes me say, get in. And that was what I chose here. In my Penumbra Let's Play, it's batteries. Batteries, get in. I know. It's probably pretty lame, but And so far, no one's really watching. It's just kind of me recording. But I really enjoy. I don't mind recording and just uploading them, and even nobody watching. It's a lot of fun, actually. So, okay. So here we get the Sword of Eternity, the Dragon Sword. That sort of water doppelganger, what looked like an Indian, smoked the pipe and blew out the sword.
Dragon Sword.
Dragon Sword. And our protagonist here is very excited about his new toy. I guess you can't blame him. But he should look behind himself because some weird shit's going on back there.
Eternity.
That's all I need to know.
Now we'll find
my people need me. I guess he's Aquaman or something. The equivalent of in this divine realm. So now that we've got the Dragon Sword here, we're supposed to be making chapter 14, Vengeful Souls. We're on our way to Hell, but we get a little detour first. So, yeah. I love this sword, by the way. It's, in my opinion, the best weapon. Probably not the strongest weapon, but the recharge is excellent, and you can use it as a sword while it's recharging. So, yeah. As soon as you get that, like, everything is just fantastic. See? Awesome, right? So, now what I'm doing here is basically trying to find my way out, kind of haphazardly, lazily. And yeah, so far it's going pretty good, I'd wager. I'm pretty happy. I got all this new swag. Get to leave this place at long last. I don't know why I have so much trouble finding my way out of places like this. Like, I could have taken the adjacent door, but I didn't. I took the long way around. That's alright, though. So we're actually coming very close to the end of the game now. We are... It's chapter 14 we're on? We're about 6 that was loud. We're about 6 chapters away from the end. And this chapter will end as soon as I leave this place, I think. Or something like that. I'll be in chapter 16 before the end of this video. So, basically, we're in the last quarter here, if not further than that, which is... You know, we're doing good. I'm surprised I made it this far. But I'm actually a lot more enthusiastic about Let's Playing than I used to be. And I really enjoy it. It's a good hobby. Oh, God, this guy. Yeah, look how much health I waste on this guy right here. Holy shit. You know how angry I was?
Doesn't appear to be working.
Me checking for potions. It's okay, though. We get some more coming up here. You know those big lumbering beasts that kind of guard the towers? Or the like headstones or whatever you want to call them? Yeah, apparently they do draw potions, or sometimes, like 70% of the time. And yeah, you're going to see that in a few minutes here if I can ever make my way out. I mean, I could have probably have used those when I was in the church area, whatever you want to call that. I forget what the name of that place was. It mentions it like 1,000 times in all of Florentine's journals and in the dialogue and such. But hey, you know, I'm not good with names or memory in general. So, you know, take a left here. Take a left because the right is not the right way. Yeah. So this is perfect. This is perfect. I'm enjoying this. This is fun. This is a first for me. I prefer to record during the video because I can rely more on situational stuff. But it's a little harder when you're watching it, I think. I mean, it's easier for me to talk in a way, but at the same time, it's not like, ooh, you get my surprise reaction or my anger at things or... Yeah, I fucking missed that. And I missed that, too. I think I did. The splash might have hurt him. I don't know if there's splash damage in this game, but, you know, no big deal. Okay, so mosey on over here, buddy. The only reason why I'm taking these guys out right now is because they're in my way. But once I discover that they drop potions, I try to kill them all. So, bear with that. No. Back up, brah. It baffles me that they can get past that curtain. No enemies are supposed to be able to pass that. It's magical. It blocks enemies. But I guess he's special. Pick up the potion. It's gonna heal yourself. Yes. Good idea. Yeah. So I hope you guys are really liking this game so far. I'm sure the majority of you that have looked this up have already played it. I mean, what are the chances that... I mean, it's such an obscure game, I think, that you have to have played it to really know anything about it. unless any of you are looking it up just to see what it's like. I mean, I don't know if that would be the best, most accurate representation of this game. I'm sure there are a lot more talented Let's Players out there that can give you better commentary, better backstory. Like, say if I had a really religious background, or I knew more about religion, I could probably point out, like, all the metaphors and all of, like, the symbology and stuff involved in this game, because it's really heavily religion-based, if you haven't noticed. I mean, it's pretty obvious, you know. But, I don't know, of course, the details. Still one of my favorite games to date. I'm not even going to lie. Like I say, it's a game that I revisit year after year after year. I have to play through it at least once. And you know what? It makes it actually a little more entertaining to play through these games now that I'm Let's Playing them. I mean, of course, I still enjoy it, but it's nice to be able to share it with other people, you know? I hope that those of you who have played and want to play it again that are watching me are nostalgizing hard, and that's not a word, but you get what I mean. Because whenever I play games like this, I just think of my childhood, and it's kind of sad to think about it, but most of my positive childhood memories are of video games. This is really no different. This is one of those games. It scared the pants off me. Many a restless night was a result of this, right? Terrified. But, yeah, I'm glad to have run across it in my childhood. This is going to sound really stupid and maybe hilarious, but the one game that has the most nostalgia factor for me is Final Fantasy VII. I'll probably Let's Play that when I get a little more comfortable with Let's Playing. I mean, a lot of people, say, RPGs, don't Let's Play that, too repetitive, you got to edit out all the random encounters and blah, 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 blah. But in all honesty, yeah, when I think back to that game and the beautiful music and the attachment I had to the characters, I just can't help but sigh, oh, those were the days. But, anyway, I'm not really paying attention, and I'm focusing less on the actual thing in hand. But to be fair with you, not a whole lot's going on right now. I'm trying to find my way to hell, or to my next destination. We're going to get there pretty quick here, I hope. God, looking at these, I realize how much I wander around, but when you're, in the middle of it, it's not so bad. Those 30 minutes or so that I take on my Let's Plays go by in a blink, because, there's a constant pressure of Let's Playing, trying to think of something funny, and I never do. I just kind of talk like I normally would talk. Say you were sitting beside me, and we were playing together, and, I'm just kind of commenting as I go. That's what I do. I kind of riff things, if you're familiar with that term. And if any of you watch Mystery Science Theater 3000, I love all of you. Comment if you do. Please do comment. And we can talk about, Roused Hour and, the evils, the scientist, and the bads. I forget what they're called. I watch a lot of that stuff. Yeah, basically, my whole life, when I'm watching movies or playing video games, I'm constantly riffing on them. That's kind of what I do here. They're not really clever riffs. Let's be honest with you. Improvisational riffs aren't exactly the most, sorry about that. They're not usually the most, not the most clever. Or they're not filled with the most, relevant references. I'm just talking shit as I play. And I mean, I don't know, some people might like that, some people might not, but it's kind of how I do things. Anyway, here's my father. I don't know how I got here. Maybe skipping that little transitional scene kind of messed with the FMV sequence, which get in, by the way. Yeah. Belial is treating my dad like a filthy whore. The big reveal, we mangled his face, even though it revealed it in a forward back. A flash forward. God, I'm stupid. Yeah, look how hideous he is now. Once a handsome man, now rendered hideous. I liked it better in his doctor's outfit, actually.
Humiliated.
He's kind of bloody. He's kind of humiliated. Why? Because I scarred your dashing good looks? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And look what happens here.
Well,
can you feel something coming on? A betrayal, maybe? Can you smell it?
Okay, you bastard.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Let's do this.
Adam.
Now watch this scream. I'm pretty sure she betrayed us there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe Randall was just subduing himself and not trying to kill them, but I'm pretty sure that put him in jail. Either way, I don't want to spoil things, but she is not quite on our side. I'm sorry for spoiling things. I have to talk about it, but we do win her back. But she's still a bitch, and I hate her. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it now. I never liked Rebecca. So if I had any animosity towards her at the beginning of the game, that's probably why. Yeah, so poor Randall here has got to wander around this cell, think about his life, all the mistakes he's made, all the hard time he has to do. What he could have done right. Oh, okay, we got Belial back.
What's going on?
I love Belial and the way he speaks in this game. So I was like, well then, it would seem. He's probably the best actor in this entire game. He's obviously scored some bigger roles after this, like the paranoid android in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. But, humble beginnings, and I think this is a great role. I would have loved to have been in this game, to be in these shitty FMV sequences, which I'm sorry to say shitty. They're actually quite good, all things considered. And here I tried to read everything. Well, after we get through this FMV sequence, after we get through this FMV sequence, I attempt to read all of that, and I do read through it, which kind of makes me sad that I lost all that commentary. So for that 37 minutes, I was basically talking to myself the entire time. I think I came up with some good stuff too. I was pretty happy with the overall thing, and lo and behold, I look at my microphone, and the green light is actually red. That's when you did bad. It was one of those "oh fuck" moments, like rage-inducing. Oh, whoa! Rebecca's talking to me now. In retrospect, I don't think she betrays us here. I think she just threw that to me to communicate with me, and then Belial jailed me. I don't know how she got away, honestly.
I'm in a cell somewhere.
But she is not to be trusted to some extent. I'll just say that once again. Well, good for the pendant. Are you going to explain why it's invisible to Belial?
Yes.
No backstory there?
He's got the sword, the key.
The key.
Shrine.
The skin gloves.
Again, that's so we can hold the damn thing.
I guess he got the skin of a former dragon sword wielder.
See what you can do.
Dragon Master Randall. I like to think he's a Dragon Master. Alright, so should I try to read along here? We'll see what happens. Bust it out, man. You got this. 24-hour mystery probe. Whatever happened to the day of the 6th of December? That's what the people of the parish of St. Michael's near Helston and Cornwall are asking. Local Post report Martin Clune was one of the 500-plus residents to have experienced this phenomena, in which all residents claim to have slept through the evening of the 5th right the way through to the morning of the 7th. Local priest Father Randall, move the fucking hand, Randall of St. Michael's called together all parishioners for a service on the evening of the 7th for a prayer service to calm people's fears. Local sources indicate that the people of St. Michael's are now coming to terms with the loss. A loss of one day? I mean, it's kind of weird, but it's not like, you're not going to forget it. It's only a day. Chill. And we move on to read the next one, which I will I will read for you. Gracefully.
What's this about?
What is this about? French surgeons still missing. 3 of France's most noted and distinguished medical dermatology surgeons are still reported as missing after a 3-week absence from their respective hospital practices in Lyon, Vitry-le-François, and Bonn. The puzzle continues. Ooh, the plot thickens.
6 local women feared missing.
6 local women, yeah, he read that. The people in the rural parish of St. Michael's, Cornwall, have recently reported the bizarre, unexplained disappearance of 6 local women who vanished within the same hour on the same night 2 days ago. Local sources say that most of the women were not acquainted. Police have taken statements from the families of the missing. There were no signs of a struggle in any of the cases. Police are continuing their investigations.
Wonder if
That's
that's
weird,
where
right?
Florentine got the equipment for his observatory.
Noted astronomer dies in house blaze. Titled astronomer Sir Henry Godwin tragically died last night in a fire that spread through the entire west wing of his home in rural Gloucestershire. Police fear foul play, as various astrological apparatus and other equipment was found to be missing from his private observatory. Whoa. According to his wife, Elsie, who was stated as having slept through the fire and the arrival of the local fire brigade. How convenient. Scotland Yard are continuing the investigation. Their spokesman will issue a statement later today for the press.
Bizarre fire sweeps Europe.
Reports of a series of fires in home and estates around Europe are continuing to baffle those involved in the investigations. More than 20 fires have consumed some of the most historical and valuable homes and estates in Europe in the space of 2 days. Respective police departments are reluctant to say at the time of the incident that they're related in any way. Okay, because I kind of messed up there. I don't want to read that. And the final one, I already read that one, so we're good to go again. Yeah, that wasn't so bad, right? I like to think so. So here
These
we
sheets
gotta
are filthy.
wait until Rebecca saves us. What a saint. I don't know what you did there. Bring it on. How'd you do that? You're not magical. You're only psychic. All right.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right. Thank you, though.
Yeah, fine.
They should just fuck already. Come on. They got that smelly danks out of
Someone
themselves.
else taking all our things.
No, he hasn't taken all of our things.
Can't sense him on this.
We will check our inventory, and we will see that he has taken, at most, the shrive and the sword, as far as I know. Looks like it to me. Sure as hell does. Chapter 15, where the dead lie. See, we're moving up quite quick here. We're reaching our conclusion, but the next few places, I know I've said this all the time, but their puzzles are actually quite difficult. You guys will get frustrated with me by the end of that one, I'll tell you. But we'll make it through it. I think our relationship is strong enough. So, yeah. And I'm staring blankly at that wall for some reason. Okay, good. So, press through, and I think there's some ammunition in there. Or if I'm not leading myself to an entryway and an exitway. Who would have thought? Not your traditional cell. Now, this kind of parallels with something at the end of the game. I won't spoil it, but you're going to be... I won't even say it, because you're... Never mind. Wait until the end. If you haven't seen the end, I'll let you form your own opinion. We got a graveyard maze map, which is nice, but I'm not going to follow it because I'm too fucking impatient and proud to use a map, and my navigational skills are lackluster, to say the least. I will go with that. And we're not even going to attempt to read that, so I just drag it along so you fellas can try to read that, and pause it if you'd like. I mean, no one's holding a gun to your head, but it's all very interesting stuff if I can recall. I don't want to struggle to read it on a video camera because I could be there for a while. I'm not good at reading cursive writing, and it's, to me, really faded and illegible in the first place, so no big deal. Hope you all don't mind. And onward. Now, there's a maze coming up, like we just said there. The head. Oh, and more enemies here. Make some pro moves. My aim is spot on there. Maybe not there. I think I missed this shot. Oh, no, I don't. He doesn't miss this shot either. Yeah, we got another maze coming up. It's not as bad as the Rockwia maze, but it's still pretty fucking bad. It's a maze, right? I mean, a maze to me is pretty damn gimmicky, but, I don't mind. This game has enough merits to outweigh that particular demerit. It's one of those games that, you pull your hair out when you're younger, because, every game is infinitely, harder than it is when you're an adult. For some reason. Depending on the kid. Like, I've got a little brother that is naturally good at everything besides social things. I'm pretty sure he's autistic to some degree, but man, that kid is brilliant. You see what he can do on some video games. I won't get into it right now. I mean, I don't think you guys want to hear about my home life or my family and all that crap. I mean, you're not here to do that. I mean, maybe you are. And if you want to hear more about me, just comment and I could talk your balls off. But yeah, he's a cool kid. Anyway, we're here to party. We're going to try to juke these guys. Maybe try to burn my flash or my ignite. Get called anew by my entire team and we're forced to surrender at 20. References all over the place. I hope you get them all. If not, well, comment and ask, and I'll tell you what it's all about. You know, here's me interacting with you guys. You see, I'm getting better at this whole thing. I'm being what do they say? Engaging. Yes, engaging. Right now we're getting fisted though by these guys. All I can hear, pew, 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 pew. Bullets everywhere, beams everywhere. Wow, my throat's got a tickle. Oh well. Excuse me, I apologize, but we try to take these guys one-on-one. No fancy stuff, just walking back and forth. So far it's working. I waste a lot of potions though doing this.
Yes.
Much to my dismay. I get over it though, like I usually do. Holy crap. I can't remember if there's something in that left door, the door that's warded. I don't go in there for some reason. I don't try to figure it out even. I think normally I do. There might be a weapon or something in there. I can't remember. But however you get in there, I can't remember. Maybe before I end my next Let's Play video, I'll come back and check it out. Or maybe I'll find something in the maze that lets me open it. I can't remember. So the memory's piss poor, so that's alright though. So we just took out all those guys. We're in good standing now. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I thought we did. I thought I did in the video too at the same time. We just got blindsided. And my health, again, is at a place it should not be. Yeah, so I save it naturally. And this little puzzle here, delightful. What do you do, right? It's a click puzzle of sorts. I mean, I don't even know who would think to do that. I mean, it just seems silly. One of those nonsensical puzzles that you kind of pull your hair out for. Like, all along, I wandered here for 4 hours trying to figure out what to do, and that's all it was. Yeah, it's not fun. Oh well. Okay, I should just go into the maze now. Yeah, enter the maze. This is where we're going right now. It's not a stone maze. We'll get to a hedge. Chapter 16, the gate. See, I told you. 15 and 16 bridge almost immediately. We're getting there. We're almost there. It's a bit longer than my Penumbra Let's Play, which is my first official Let's Play on this channel, besides my failure Let's Plays. Yeah. Trying to work my way up to longer games. Like, I'm thinking I might try to Let's Play. I'll take a break from the survival horror genre, first of all, and perhaps get a more ambitious project going, like Fallout 2 or Baldur's Gate, one of my personal favorites. I'm a huge fan of D&D based games and CRPGs in general, really. But yeah, here's the hedge maze. It's not quite as tall and fancy as the other Rockvia hedge maze, but this one is brimming with baddies. You know, agents trying to fuck my shit up. Weird circus claw monsters trying to anally perforate me. So, either way, we have it bad. Got a bench, got a statue, trying to figure things out. Whoa, see? Look at my health. Those potions are just going to waste. Because I can really use those later on in the game. Not even a word of a lie. It does get harder. There is a part of the game where I will no doubt die at least half a dozen times, if not more. And that's towards the end, so no worries. We got a little ways to go. But either way, it's scary. Scary as all hell. Yeah, get away from me. Back away, not today, disco lady. Yeah, I made that joke. I made that reference. Yeah, so we don't finish this maze in this video, of course. We just don't, unfortunately. Too much going on here. Too much me wandering back and forth and repeating the same stupid patterns like I usually do. Oh, come on! How did I not know that would miss? It'll be blocked by an archway, whatever you want to, an archway, whatever you want to call it. I'm no good at descriptive words for them things. So we're nearing the end of the video here, so I got to keep an eye on that because I might keep narrating after the video is over, and that would be tragic. I noticed a few times the video splits when they meet up. I kind of get disjointed, but that's all right. You guys know what's going on. I noticed with this dubbing over, I talk a lot more and less like, oh, this guy is hurting me. He sure stabbed me. I guess, I don't know, it's easier when you're not focused on playing the game. You're more focused on watching and saying, this is what's happening right now. If you couldn't see, boy howdy. So, now come on. There's nothing here. I remember going in there and being very sad. Wander for another century. These hedge mazes. I'm worried that if I had a no-clip command in this game, and there probably does exist one, I'd probably fly over the hedge and be like, oh, fuck this shit, yo. Because I think that the exit is actually in the maze, though. I mean, if you leave the maze, you're just kind of out in the outskirts again, and there's nothing there for you but more death, more agents wandering around. Like this guy. Get out of here, dude. Didn't even try it, bro. And, see, yeah, I've been in the same place like 10 times already. This guy here is trying his best to get me every single time. Yeah, see, I'm on the outskirts again, no big deal. Trying to see, oh, maybe I got out of the maze finally, but no. You just left one of its many entrances. Gotta make my way to the center, I believe. And I'm thinking that maybe one of those statues will actually close or open up down here like a stairwell. I can't remember. We'll have to try some things out when I get back. Yeah. Anyway, this video is coming to a close in about 10 seconds, so I hope you enjoyed this, even though the format was a lot different than usual. It's not going to happen again, probably. So if you enjoyed this, I'm sorry, but it's not going to happen again. It's just not going to. It's going to return to normal, to the